I'm NOEL GAHAMANYI. I'm from Tanzania at Sokoine University of Agriculture. What I'm going to present is the systematic review that we did. It's about the burden and antimicrobial resistance profiles of Thermophilus campylobacter species among under 5 children from developing countries. This work was done by myself, NOEL GAHAMANYI, and my supervisor, Dr. Komba Eric. Thermophilus campylobacters, mainly C. jejuni and C. coli, they cause gastroenteritis worldwide. They affect up to 20% of the children in low and middle income countries. They are generally self-limiting. They don't require antibiotic treatment, but in severe cases, the antimicrobial treatment is required. There has been an increase in resistance of Campylobacter strains to the drugs of choice, mainly fluoroquinolones and macrolides. This is due to the misuse of antimicrobials in different domains. Epidemiological and antimicrobial resistance data on Campylobacter infections are scant in low and middle income countries. This review was carried out to determine the burden and antimicrobial resistance profiles of Thermophilus campylobacter species among under 5 children in developing countries. The method that we used, we searched the 3 databases, Google Scholar, PubMed, and Hinari, using the following keywords. Then from the publications we got, we set the references to get more publications. Then we got the information that we wanted, like about the title, the country, the prevalence, the antimicrobial resistance data, etc. The used articles were published between 1981 and 2018. Then descriptive statistics and ANOVA were computed. In general, 55 articles we got, but 47 were meeting our criteria. Of these, 22 were from Asia, 17 from Africa, and 8 in South America. The highest prevalence was seen in Asia, 17.9, followed by Africa, 14.4, and 10.9 in South America. In Asia, India and Thailand each had 6 articles. In Africa and South America, Tanzania and Peru each had 3 articles. All the 47 were from 27 countries. Then we noticed that C. jejuni and C. coli were the most prevalent, which concurs with the literature. Regarding seasonality, many studies they didn't find seasonal variation. In addition, many were even cross-sectional, so they were not doing the seasonal variation studies. For risk factors, poultry consumption, the age, animal contacts, and poor hygienic conditions were the most reported. When we computed the ANOVA, we found that the difference was not statistically significant when we compared the F statistic and the F critical. For the antimicrobial resistance, I don't have the point, I don't know where it is, but as you can see over there, I highlighted the sum. The ampicillin, you can see the high resistance, 81, 76, 68, or trimethoprim and sulfamethoxazole, 75. Yeah, for trimethoprim and sulfamethoxazole, 75, 87, 68, so the resistance was high. For cephalotin, the resistance was even 100. Apart from this, I cannot go on without mentioning the drugs of choice for Campylobacter treatment, ciprofloxacin and erythromycin. Although the resistance was not very high, but you can see 71, others 30 was varying. Ciprofloxacin resistance was higher compared to erythromycin. Although the resistance is not very high, but as drugs of choice, we should worry. I should also mention about the MDR. They were reported in 2 countries. The prevalence of Campylobacter infections ranged from 10.9 to 17.9, which is high compared to what is reported in Europe. And this could be attributed to hyperendemicity of Campylobacter infections in low and middle income countries due to poor sanitation and animal contacts. The AMR data show that the resistance varied from 0 to 100%, and higher resistance was reported for cephalotin, trimethoprim and sulfamethoxazole, and also the ampicillin. The MDR ranged between 30.6 and 78.9, which concurs with other studies showing an increment in resistance to Campylobacter strains to most used antimicrobials. This resistance may be associated with the use of antimicrobials for many infections, self-medication, and misuse in animal husbandry. Some used for growth promotion, for treatment, also even for prophylaxis. To conclude, this review shows that Thermophilus campylobacter species are frequently isolated in under 5 children in developing countries. However, the burden of Thermophilus campylobacter species among under 5 children could be underestimated in developing countries due to low number of publications or research done on Campylobacter and not being routinely checked by laboratories. The data on AMR show an increasing number of Campylobacter strains resistant to existing antimicrobials. So the One Health approach, along with strong control and monitoring programs, also awareness, increasing awareness, are necessary to curbing the burden of Campylobacter infections and associated AMR issues. I thank you for kind attention. I thank also the OSHA for the financial support. Thank you very much.